to another video. It's your girl Kathleen, aka Naturally Modest, and today I have a really special video for you guys. If you are interested, go ahead and keep watching. Alrighty you guys, you can tell that I like this vlog style mainly because you are close to me. I feel like we're really personal. You could be all up in my nose. Let me stop. But yeah, I like the personal intimacy that I have when I record like this, because honestly in this video I'm going to have a real talk. Initially I was recording a different video that was called What's in My Library, and pretty much what I was going to be sharing is the current books that I'm reading and the current books that I have read throughout the beginning of this year. But God has other plans. He has put on my heart for me to focus on a different topic, and he needed me to put the other video idea aside so that I can focus on what he wanted me to share with y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and take a seat because it's about to get real. Okay. Alrighty you guys, so I'm sitting, so the real talk is about to begin. But pretty much what the topic God has put on my heart for me to share with y'all is anxiety. So I recognize throughout my life that a lot of us are struggling with stress. A lot of us are struggling with anxiety as a whole. And for me personally, I don't struggle with anxiety. I don't struggle with stress right now. And to see that I don't struggle with it, that means there's something different about me compared to other people. And honestly, in this video, I just want to go ahead and share my tips with you all as to how you can overcome anxiety and how you can overcome stress. Okay, so back then when I was going through high school, going through the beginning stages of college, being a student is just stressful within itself. Not only is it because of the academics, but because of your circle, your environment, the society as a whole, because there's different influences, there's different value systems. You just encounter different people, so it comes with different morals, different standpoints, different perspectives on life. So being exposed to that, that put a lot of pressure on me, and a lot of times like I would be overwhelmed, and I feel like I've become overcome by my present situation, whether it's academics, for example. So when I experience being overwhelmed, I shut down. And when I shut down, I can't get nothing done because my brain is out of this world, and I can't focus. And if I can't focus, I can't get anything done. So when I experienced my breakdown, I was just like, yo, Kat, like, this can't be happening right now, because you need to finish what you started. Like, you can't stay here. You breaking down is not going to resolve the issue. Like, you need to tighten up. So, I would tell myself that, and then I realized that I need to go into a moment of prayer and seek someone who can help me get out of the hole that I'm in right now. So in that moment when I decided to go ahead and pray, I literally let go and let God. And I know you guys hear that all the time and you're just like, oh, that's a cliche, or it's just something that is just constantly being heard, and it doesn't have power for you, but it is powerful. Let go and let God. In that moment, I was like, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna let go of this situation that I feel like I can't handle and give it to you, so that you can give me drive so I can continue to move on and move forward. So from that point on, I think that was one of the biggest breakdown I ever had in my life. And fast forward, when I was in college, I was doing work studying, and I remember, I don't know how I came across this quote, but like whenever I was working and it's like slow, I would like write down Bible verses so that I can memorize them. And when I was like looking through quotes and different Bible verses, I think I came across this one that says, worry ends when faith in God begins. And this is back in 2017. Again, it stated, worry ends when faith in God begins. You guys, when I read that, oh my goodness, that changed my whole perspective on life. I was just like, yo, you ever experience a light bulb moment? That was like a light bulb moment for me. But that's when I recognized that, you know, me worrying means that personally, as a Christian, that means that I'm not trusting God. And it also means that I'm putting God in a box, or I'm not giving him a problem because I'm not trusting that he can handle my problems. So I recognize, you know, from that point on, I need to stop stressing, because if I'm stressing, that means I don't have faith, and that means I'm not being obedient, and that means I'm not trusting him. So from that point on, I always checked myself. Whenever I began to worry or stress, I was like,
nope, you're not trusting God. You're not trusting God. And that's what you got to do to yourself.
Fast forward to today, when I decided to change my perspective on life. Whenever things came up in life, like for instance, my car giving me trouble, or you know, I failed this, I failed a test, and so many things. Whenever things, oh, perfect one, I lost my job. I lost my job two times last year. I was jobless in the beginning of, no, I was jobless in the end of December 2017, because I finished work study, and that's when I graduated Valencia. And then I didn't work again until June of 2018. Fast forward, that was a seasonal job. So that was a seasonal job. Fast forward, that job ended in September. And then I got another job in October at David's Bridal. And then that job was part-time, but that job ended for me in January of 2019. And I became jobless again up until April of 2019. So I went without a job 3 times. Yeah. And in that moment of being jobless 3 times, and I can give you guys a whole story if you are interested in hearing my jobless experience. But during those times of being unemployed, that's where the test came to see if truly my mindset changed, and if truly I was going to depend and trust in God. So thankfully I was able to pass that test and solely, truly, and sincerely depend on God, because I knew that he was the source of my strength. He was the source of my provision, and he was just the source of my life. And that's exactly how you and everyone else who's going to be watching this video need to understand. Whenever we decide to excuse me, whenever we decide to take control of our situation, that's why we become so overwhelmed, so stressed, and that's when we have anxiety, and that's when we have panic attacks, because you're trying to handle something that you're not meant to handle. And the good thing about God is that he says, come to me, all you who are heavy laden, for I will give you rest. That is a powerful, powerful scripture to me, because God is telling you, and he's telling me, that you don't have anything to worry. Whatever burden that is pressed upon your heart and that you're going through, I got it. I could take care of you, but all you have to do is come and let go and give it to God. But if you don't do that and you hold on to it, that's when the anxiety comes upon you. So my encouragement and what God is telling me to share with you is that you need to let go of what you cannot handle, and then give it to someone who can handle what you cannot handle. And the only person that is capable of handling all things is the one who is the creator of all things and who has the wisdom to take care of your current situation, and that is God and God alone. So we need to recognize this and put it into action. I know it's easier said than done, but it's possible because I've done it multiple times, and that's how I currently live my life. I don't worry, I don't stress, I don't have anxiety, I don't have panic attacks, I don't feel overwhelmed like how I used to because I changed my mindset, and we need to change our mindset as a society, because that's the only way we will be freed from that captivity of anxiety. Again, that's what God has put in my heart to share with you guys, and I just pray that it's a blessing unto you. I sincerely want you to personally go ahead and pray about it. Take it to your creator, pray to him, and mention that, Lord, you see my heart and you see what I'm struggling with. You see that I can't let go of my problems because I feel like I have it all together, I have it under control, but clearly I don't, and I want to let go and let God. But I need you to help me to let go because I'm struggling with letting go. So talk to him. He is quick to hear, and he's not going to turn away from your request. Hope that this video was a blessing unto you all. It definitely has been a blessing unto me, because again, like, I literally do not stress. I don't have anxiety, I don't have panic attacks, and it's because I learned to let God be God, and that's it, period. Okay. And imagine if I didn't, especially during the times when I was unemployed 3 times. Oh, I would have been crazy. My head wouldn't be there. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. But it's because I understood that God is my provider. He got it. I just got to let him do his thing and just sit back and just let him be God. And that's what I'm going to end it with. Let God be God. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the Naturally Modest Familia, go ahead and join this familia by hitting the subscribe button. We are trying to be natural and modest in all things. Again, you guys, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and remember to be naturally modest. Bye.